What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are back in the Ford Focus RS, the new build for the channel. And I want to give you guys my driving impressions of this thing. This is my second one that I've owned. This one is different than the other one that I had. There's some modifications done to it, but not everything that I want to get done is done to this vehicle. I have a quick section. Oh, let me downshift real quick and hit it. Like a half pull throttle. Half pull still feels really strong. This thing is wild. I love it. Totally honest, if you're used to cars that are like, 600 plus horsepower, this isn't gonna feel like mind-boggling. But like, this is still like a really fun car. I really do like the aspect that since it is front wheel drive bias, you still get that torque steer, like when you like floor it and you get into it. It does feel a little bit like unpredictable and a little bit more fun. Inside of like a rear wheel drive car, you would need to have a lot of horsepower to like get that kind of same feeling when like the rear wheels start losing traction. This is like really cool though. Even though it does have the all-wheel drive system, so when it senses slip, it sends power to the rear wheels. But it still is like really fun to drive. So I have a quick section here. Let's do this and downshift in. Like a third gear pull, 3/4 throttle, still feels really strong. Also, I'm in normal mode. I keep forgetting to put it into sport or track mode. Let me put it in like track mode real quick. So with this car, I'm gonna turn the track suspension back off. That's what I like doing with these cars. You could put in track mode, put the track suspension back off, put it back in the normal suspension mode, because that stuff it's way too like jarring. This car still has the stock exhaust on, so it doesn't sound as rowdy as like what it could sound. My other one I had before in the past had the AWE track exhaust, and that exhaust was loud. That exhaust was like, it was loud, but it was like cool. Eventually I will probably get that. I probably will do a exhaust just because it is a little bit tame even in like track mode for me. I do want to hear some pops and bangs. My previous one was tuned by Stratified and I had the pops and bang like tune on it. So it was like kind of obnoxious like when you got into it. This one is tuned, but I do not know the tuner. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But this one is tuned as well. I don't know like the figures that it's making, but it feels really healthy. But I would like to have a little more sound to the car, if that makes sense. Stock, it does still sound good. Like if you just want to buy a stock one with a stock exhaust, still sounds good, but you want to like a little bit more if you're going to be doing something. If you're going to having like a car that's going to be like fun, you want to have a little more sound. One of the things I do want to say though, like that I do like about this car, if you're just like starting off driving stick, and like, cause for me, I haven't been driving stick for like a while, and just getting back in this car, it's pretty fine to just like start driving, like it's not that big of a deal. Driving stick in this thing is like pretty easy. This is like a very forgiving car to like drive stick in. So if you're looking for something that you can just get in and like have some fun in, this is the car for you. The drive modes are like cool though. You can just put them in like the different drive modes. That's like really fun. Like looking back with this car, even after so much time, it still is like a really fun car to like actually drive. And that's the one thing I do like about this car. I definitely will say it does make you drive a little bit more like a hoonigan, if that makes sense. Like I've said this many times on my channel. Most times I'm a very relaxed, cool driver, but like this car makes me want to drive a little bit more aggressive, which isn't always the greatest thing, but it is a fun car to drive. Do I think it's the craziest thing in the world? No, especially in 2025, like cars are just like wild right now. But if you're looking for like a car that you can tune, modify, and like have fun with, this thing can still do it. This is definitely like a really cool option to have, especially because these cars are just unique. They were made in Germany with an American name and have a JDM style. That's one of the reasons why I do like this car so much. It is a very unique car. Suspension is still like, it's not crazy. I mean, it's not like the worst thing in the world. Like I had one before, like we daily drove it. Like I drove it across the country. It's not like the worst thing in the world, but the suspension, if you're used to something like really plush, this is gonna be like more stiff. One thing I do want to mention though, it's not as low as what you would think other cars are. My wife had a Veloster in. That thing was so low it scraped on like literally everything, like anything and everything. It just scraped, like to the point where I was like, yo, we're damaging the car. Had the Corvette before this, that thing was getting like damaged on like anything and everything. I do feel like, I do like that this is like slightly higher. And that's one thing people do say, that you do sit kind of higher up, but like, it's fine. Oh, don't know what that is. Something in the road. So it's not the worst thing in the world. I do like the fact there's a little bit higher stance, so like you don't have to go over everything. If you want to like lower it, you could, but I think like the stock ride height is like totally fine and acceptable. One of the other things I do want to mention though, more particular to my car, this has the, I think the RS2 package. So it has like the heated steering wheel, heated seats, the nicer seats with the sunroof and everything like that. So that is like cool. I do like that a lot. And I know a lot of other people do wonder, should you get this over an ST? The STs are cheaper in comparison. It's a toss-up. I mean, to me, with these cars, you're not gonna make crazy power. People have been making like actually decent power with like the 2-liter turbos. I have seen some people have swapped the 2 liters from the ST into a RS. It was a cool SRT8. So people have done that, but I feel like it is a toss-up. I mean, you can get STs now really cheap. The price for these guys, the RSs, have definitely come down like a good amount. Like this is like a lot cheaper than what it was back when I was looking for one. So if it were me, I would get an RS if you can find one that's in your price range. I would get an RS over an ST. I'll probably do a whole separate video about that. But if you're looking for just like a fun car that you can just get into and you can only afford a ST, I mean, the ST is still like a great option. It's just for me personally, like it was like either a RS or it's nothing. So that's why I chose to get an RS. We chuck it into this corner. It's still so much fun to drive. Wow, it's still so much fun to drive. So if you're looking for a vehicle that is a fun car to drive, this definitely fits the bill. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but I think it's okay, especially for this platform. It is a fun car that you can drive. If you want to use it as a daily driver, you can use it as a daily driver. If you want to use it as more of like your special fun car, you can still use it for that. That's what I plan on using it for. If you want to do like a special modified build on it, you can do that. There is other people, especially on YouTube. I know the one guy, I'll probably try to link his channel down. I saw the one guy who has like a 500 horsepower one. When you go that route, I mean, you got to build the engine, do a whole bunch of other stuff, but you can go that route. I don't necessarily think that this is the greatest platform for that, but you can do it, you know. If you have enough money, you can do whatever you want. You know what I mean? Like you could do literally whatever you want if you have enough money. But if you're looking for like a car that straight out of the box, if you want something that is fun, you can take a Focus RS and just make it fun with a quick few modifications, exhaust, intake, tune, spark plugs. Like you can make it a fun car that would be a great car to drive. Or if you want to keep it stock, you can keep it completely stock and it still is a fun car, especially nowadays. But yeah guys, I just want to give you guys a quick little driving impression of the vehicle. This is in its first stage for me. There's a couple modifications that are done to this vehicle, which I'll go over that in probably a next or another video. So a couple modifications that are done, but in its first stage, what do I think of it so far? It's a great car to drive. I really do like it. If you're looking to get one, I would say get one. If you're looking just for like videos to be like, should I get a Focus RS? Yes, I'm telling you right now, buy it. You'll definitely love it. Whoa, okay, morning guys. It is bright and early. I'm on my way actually to go play some basketball and I'm taking the Focus RS. It's kind of funny. This is supposed to be the like fun like car and I love taking it more than taking the truck. I guess that makes sense. This is like the weekend car. It is the weekend, so I'm taking this car. I'm just like really enjoying this car so much. Like I've just been taking it as many places as I possibly can been, even though there actually hasn't been a ton of places. I haven't like really driven that much this week. I did take the truck earlier, but yeah, we're going to get on going. I definitely feel like this car needs a exhaust now because it's like really fun and everything like that, but I want it to sound a little bit more engaging, but that's okay. All right, let's get on the highway. Let's get over there. It's bright and early in the morning, so shouldn't be any traffic. That's a great thing. Also guys, I do want to mention this car, it's so easy to drive. I literally was just in third gear like a minute ago and still was able to take off. So it's like pretty easy to drive. The more and more I drive this thing, the more and more I'm just like, it's so fun. And like honestly, at the end of the day, what more can you ask from a car than it to just be fun to drive? Downshift. And like not even me like going super hard with the acceleration, just kind of like half throttle. Not even half throttle, like a quarter throttle. It's still like really fun. This car is just quick, man. Even though there's cars past me, I'm not like going crazy, but you can just feel how much power it has on tap. Like I don't want to keep comparing it to the Corvette, but like it was like obviously the last car I just had before this, so I'm like going to compare it to it. I feel like I have more access to the power just more easily with this. Like I can actually downshift and feel it more progressively. That's great. That's just great. Even going to sixth gear. I mean, but like I said before, I'm not even doing anything crazy. Like, I really don't drive like a maniac, but even just normally driving, you know, on the highway, it's just like really fun with this car because you know you have so much more power on tap. It's just nice. Is it the fastest thing in the world? No. I mean, like, especially out here, you know, people point out with like McLarens and stuff like that. Like, obviously, you're not beating that, but I don't know, man. I'm just like really loving this car still. It's like still like really fun. But all right, let me get on going because I gotta make it there. Quick merger onto the highway. So oh, you know what? Maybe the exhaust does sound good. It's just like not as loud as what I'm used to. I'm used to it being way louder. But just hearing going through that little tunnel with the sunroof open, I can hear it. So it's okay. Is 11 o'clock. We just spent the day at Disneyland. You guys don't know, actually, I have a theme park channel. It's always linked down below. But I wanted to bring this up because we did take the Focus RS here. It is still the same day as basketball. And yeah, I don't know. Like I was saying before, like even though this is the quote unquote fun car I'm finding, or the weekend car, or the rarer car, I would say, not the daily, I'm still finding myself anytime we drive, I kind of just like driving it. Also, just because the fact of like a Focus RS, at the end of the day, it still is a Focus, so it's like kind of a practical car, if that makes sense. And it's smaller than the truck, so I can get into parking spaces much easier. So that's been like really nice as we're walking up to the car all the way over there.
This car just looks sick. I swear it does. Cold start.